Ed, so congratulations on signing a professional deal with the club. It must be a proud day for you and your family.
Yeah, it's a big moment for me. I've been at Exeter since I was about 6, 7 years old now. So to finally get here and be offered the contract is a big moment for me.
Actually, that's a long time to be with the club as well, and you've obviously experienced a lot in your time with the academy. I mean, what's the journey been like for you?
Everything's been positive. This academy is obviously showed why it's so good in producing good players. And yeah, I haven't really had any bad experiences. I've had really good coaches up through the years, and yeah, it's all been good.
Kevin Nicholson's someone who's worked with you for a few years now as well, and you've just spoken to him and he has some really positive things to say about you and your attitude, and you're a good player who has to see this as a great positive and really now push on as well.
Yeah, I think Nico, when I first met him, he's always trusted me as a player. He's really good to train with, even to just talk to outside of football. Yeah, he's been a really good coach for me over the past 2 years, I'd say, and he's really helped me improve, I think.
He was the person who gave you your first taste of professional football as well in the Papa John's Trophy as a sub playing against Southampton, I think it was. What was that experience like?
Yeah, making a professional debut, I was obviously pretty nervous before, but you know, once got on the pitch, I was all right, I think. And being in that first team environment, it's always good. You always feel like you develop a lot more. You learn a lot more new things. So yeah, it's a good experience.
And then you made your league debut, probably in the circumstances that you wouldn't expect. I mean,
no.
Pierce Sweeney goes down after 36 minutes, and then you're called upon
to
come on against Oxford. How did you find that? I mean, what was going through your mind when you knew you were coming on?
Yeah, I'm sure Nico had a big decision to make when he looks at the bench and he sees me, a 17-year-old at the time. But I'm glad and I thank him that he trusted me enough to put me on for about 60 minutes, I think it was. But yeah, it was a massive experience in front of nearly a full SJP, the biggest experience I've had yet, and I took a lot from it. It was really good. And
leading up to that, I mean, how did the academy prepare you to make that step from 18s football up to men's?
I've had a good few loan experiences. I started at Salt Ash, then working at Tiverton now, and I think they worked really well with me out on loan, and I'm getting good first team minutes week in, week out, which really helps with developing me and get me closer to where I want to be in this first team.
And how was it training with the first team here as well? I mean, I guess it's completely different.
Yeah, it's much different. Mostly I'd say how fast things are. You've got to be faster technically, and in your head you've got to be faster, and tactically as well. You can't go wrong tactically, otherwise you won't play. So you learn a lot.
As you mentioned, you're currently on loan at Tiverton with a couple of the other lads. Have you found finding that men's football? We've been hearing rave reviews from their fans, so you must be doing pretty well down there. Yeah,
I like Tiverton a lot. They got a good bunch of players and very good staff. They made me feel really welcome down there. And yeah, as I say, getting those first team minutes in a pretty good league is helping me a lot, I think, and really developing me as a player.
And playing against, real men in a physical kind of game, is that really going to help get you ready for the first team?
Yeah, it's much different going from 18s to then playing against full-grown men, and you learn a whole lot more on the physical side of football. And I think getting out on loan, it really pushes your development, and will get you closer to where you want to be in the future.
And just seeing the likes of Harry, Kai, Archie Collins, Alex Partridge, Josh Key, Jack Sparks become established first team players, does that really spur you on to kind of do what they do and go on further?
Yeah, they're obviously big inspirations as they came through the academy, and it shows that coming up through this academy you can get to a good standard and you get where you want to be in this first team.
I guess aims for the rest of the season is to do really well with Tiverton and then push for pre-season next season. Show Gary and the guys what you can do.
Yeah, just keep developing physically, technically, and hopefully show Gary that I'm not too far away.